Are you wondering how you're going to bounce back in your business after a devastating setback? Well, a setback is a setup for a comeback. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 most important things that you need to know when you're preparing for a comeback. Things that will help you grow your business stronger, build resilience, and of course, succeed in whatever that new normal is once you do relaunch. Hi, Phil Ciccio here with Bridge the Knowing Doing Gap. My business partner Bill Foss and I, we help commission salespeople, business owners, and entrepreneurs just like you bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to go. Look, everyone experiences a setback, and both Bill and I, we've experienced plenty of those, but we've really learned how to actually stage a comeback after a setback. And we know that we can help you as well because we've helped countless business owners, from small business owners to the local salesperson, all the way up to Fortune 100 and Fortune 500 executives. So let's get into it right away. So here are the 3 most important things that you need to know to bounce back in your business after a devastating setback. Number 1, you've got to prepare mentally. Number 2, you have got to prepare physically. And number 3, you have got to prepare to create. So number 1, preparing mentally. What is your story right now? What is the story in your mind? Is it a story that serves you or disserves you? Right? When we have a setback, most of us spend our time in a story that isn't helping us. Oh, how are things going to work out? Am I going to lose everything? Can I get my customers back? Is the competition going to squash me? What are you thinking in your mind? The story has got to change. All you really need to do is focus on the things that you're telling yourself and write those down, right? What are you saying to yourself that may not be serving you? Like, I'm going to lose everything, or, can I get my customers back? Or will I be able to rebuild? And write those in the negative. And then right next to them, or in another piece of paper, you've got to recreate your story and write the exact opposite, right? So if you're thinking things or telling a story about how your customers are not going to come back, talk about how you're going to create more customers, and your customers that you currently had or have had in the past are going to come back and bring new customers, right? You've got to create a new story, because your story is going to show up in your actions and your behavior, because what we think about comes about, right? You probably heard this in all the great literature. Whatsoever you think in your heart, so you shall be, right? And I may have botched that, but the reality is whatever you think shows up in how you show up, right? So I want to make sure that my thoughts, my mentality about where I'm going to go is absolutely positive and absolutely a mentality and a story of success. Number 2, prepare physically. Think about what you're doing right now. Maybe you're sitting at home and maybe you don't get out of bed until late in the morning because you're feeling badly about your business, or you don't have anything to go to right now, or maybe you're spending your days watching TV or playing video games. That is not preparing physically. What you need to do is every single morning get up like you were getting ready to start your business, jump in the shower, get ready, put on your makeup, put on your suit, whatever it is. Make yourself feel good and get into a structure, because we have to get prepared physically. Look, you have got to be primed before you're ready to launch again. Think about a racetrack, right? Right before a race starts, right? The race cars are going around the track and they're getting ready. They have a pace car in front of them. So pretend that you are in a race car, or you are the race car driver, and you are behind the pace car, right? What are you doing? You're preparing. You're heating up your tires. You're warming up your engine. You're making sure everything's working. You've got all of your racing gear on. Your helmet is on. You're fully hydrated. And all you're waiting for is that pace car to get out of the way so you can launch and take off. Well, you have to be prepared for that, because I can promise you, much of your competition, they're watching Netflix. They're not sitting there primed up, ready to go for when the pace car moves out of the way and you can launch. So be prepared physically. And number 3, be prepared to create. Most people are wondering, how am I going to compete in whatever that new environment might be? What is it going to look like, and how can I be competitive? Well, don't think about competing, think about creating. This is a time to skill up, right? Whether that is working on your business, coming up with new ideas, creating new content, creating new products, creating new services. It's about working on creation. Maybe you just need to create a new marketing plan or a new business plan, or create some videos like I'm doing here. You've got to get into the mindset of creation, not competing. And if you prepare to create, I promise you, you will stage a comeback like you've never had before. So look, if you're ready to create something new, if you're ready to actually stage a comeback and you want to learn more and you really like what you saw here, first of all, share this with somebody that you know that could benefit from it. Also, if you liked it, like it here, or even click on the little bell button there so that you'll be notified for more of the ideas that we share here in Bridge the Knowing Doing Gap. Thanks for watching.